going to change the song stuff. Maybe inheritance playlist? No. Firstborn? No. Oh, I need more of an inheritance playlist. I have a kitten who's like super crazy right now, so I may actually, you know, I'm gonna put my warning. She's got the zoomies. Warning up on the stream, and then let's look for some music that won't put me to sleep, but it's like super cool. Actually, you know what? I will also link. I will also link my Twitch to Discord, MCA chat. I know you want to see him, but you always say goodnight to call. If you will let me paste. Dress Leona. Looking at the gardens. I'm getting some lag. It kills my eyes, so I'm not. Hopefully it gets better. Not sure why I get this kind of lag sometimes. Could be because I've got like 10 things open right now. Can't be all of these. So we have a curtain, a shower curtain, over the bed all day until I sleep. Because someone decided it would be a great idea to pee on it. And it wasn't me, by the way. And so we have to have it on there, but then it's really annoying when I'm trying to do things on the computer at night, because she thinks it's okay to try and jump underneath the shower curtain, but like she doesn't get that like she's not supposed to be on there. I think she does it because she likes the feel of the bed versus the shower curtain, because that's the point of having a shower curtain on there. It's a very large section of She better not be going over there to do business. I caught her in the middle of it, like trying to get up a hairball the other day. It was like her first hairball kind of thing, and she didn't even cough it up. I was like, really? She was doing like the hacking part, but like that was it. And I was like, aw, I didn't get to see her first hairball. Let's go get a tree. Of course, there aren't like any trees around. There we go. This looks like a small tree. Hey! One second. stream sound would be epic. That's perfect. Got all this to make into the clay, grey clay. looks so cool when it's done, though. I think my favorite place to... The one that I'm looking forward to the most is going to be Elismira, because it's not even done yet, and it looks like... It's like one of those things that you have to see to believe kind of thing. It's just amazing, like, what everyone has done to get together and work on it like that, and it's just... It just looks so good. I wish my character was from there. But I didn't want her to be from Elismira because, well, him, her, I haven't decided on if it's a boy or a girl. But I want them to, actually we're gonna make that like that. I want them to be from a city that isn't Elismira because that was what was in the books. And I want it to be different from Aragon books. I want it to like broaden the fandom kind of thing. I don't want to work on what was already written kind of thing. Because then I'm having to I'm either like trying to outdo Paulini, or I don't want to try competing kind of thing, because there's no way I would outcompete anyways. He's the author and stuff, so I don't want to even try to do that. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do something that is barely mentioned. I don't even know if it is mentioned at all. Actually, this... We'll move this path over. So I chose Iliafion, Happy City. I think. Something happy. Happy something, whatever. And it looks really cool. I think Ilifion's one of my favorite places, if not my favorite. It's definitely up there with Elismira, actually. Oops. And also the descriptions, and I know like the builders, they do work really hard to get the MMO to look exactly how, like, you know, Paulini kind of put it. But I know there is going to be some kind of either creative freedom or otherwise differences between the MMO's cities and how Christopher Paolini envisioned and everything. And so when it comes to those parts, I think that one where Paolini hasn't mentioned or has barely mentioned is going to be a lot better as far as working with fanfic, because then it'll be something fresh and new, and that kind of makes me a little bit more excited about that city, because it's not really something that I own, but it's something that I've kind of helped build the world for, I suppose. Because how I'm doing things, and I don't know why there's a melon there, but okay. I want to add to the fandom, not just pare it back. Oh, you know, this is what this building looked like. I want people to be like, you know what, this is like, I want to write my fanfic according to the MCA's version, and that's harder to do if there are differences between Paolini's descriptions and the MMO when it's done, because, you know, things happen. So if I do it based off the MMO's cities, or city, whichever ones I'm working on at the time, for the story, then I'll describe it by visually, like, you can see what I'm describing kind of thing. You can go to those towns and be like, you know what, this is exactly where this person stood. This is their exact location during these events and stuff like that. So that's why I'm like super excited for the MMO. And the fact that, like, I'm totally a geek and I grew up with the books basically. I am happy to say I purchased my first book. The first book I've ever purchased myself was one of Inheritance Cycle. It was a Inheritance. So it's one of those things that I'm gonna be baffled. I work on the MMO right now, and there's so many places I haven't discovered. Not because I haven't tried discovering them, but because they're still being worked on, and there's just so much stuff that so many, hours have been spent going into it and everything, and it's just amazing how much work's gone into it. So like I'm still gonna find some hidden tunnels or catacombs and stuff. Even if I've already seen it before, when the finished product is done, either I'm gonna forget it or it's gonna be totally amazing when I rediscover it. And I am definitely going to be I won't have one for right here. I'll have one of those. There we go. I'm definitely going to be streaming the opening or the release kind of thing. And it's gonna be awesome. I was hoping to do like a sort of like a giveaway or like some sort of like raffle. I want to talk to 99 a little bit more about something like that, because it would definitely need some advertising and everything. I'll do one. I'll do small one. And that's gonna, take some preparation and everything, and I know 99 has a little bit more experience with that kind of thing. That to be there. Yeah, that works out. I did that second time. So I want to make sure that it's done right and well, kind of thing, so that it gets lots of advertising and it just looks good. But I'd love to like do something like with the books, or I don't know, they maybe some sort of Inheritance merchandise or something. Because that'd be really cool. Actually, make that there so that I can not have to worry about stairs. So we've got all these done. I really like how this part was done, but I'm gonna have to say that this part right here is my favorite. Just where everything is. I might have to add some more shrubs and bushes and everything in here to make it look more like a garden. Maybe we'll put some like right there. I might only make it smaller, but just make it look more like a garden kind of thing. jumps around a little bit. Kind of. There we go, so it doesn't look so 2D, I guess. Actually, we'll make it. Wrap around here a little bit. Oops. Gotta fly, but I need to. There we go. So we've got some overgrowth. This middle part should be good right here. There we go. I haven't even tried the plugins yet though. Like that's gonna be really cool because not only is the map going to be new for a lot of people, but like it's a new plugin. It's not like people have had a chance to try it. Other than the wow, nice. That was great. Good job. Good job, going. I can't. I'm kind of tired right now. Excited for the and I haven't been keeping up with the forum posts about it. I really need to, but as far as the dragon talk one where you can talk to your dragon, like advanced AI kind of thing, that's gonna be amazing. And like the spells part, oh, that'll be so cool too. Actually, do we want that to be? How much space? Some shrubs here. After this, I'll do the stairs. I'm just doing like this little section though. But yeah, I definitely need to get up to speed on where the plugin forum posts are. I'm not worried about like what they are, and information about that because we are getting closer to completion for the MMO. I have no idea where we are for the plugins. That would be really cool to know, but it's not like a priority, I guess, for me right now. I'm just more interested on things that I should keep up with as a staff member, because if I don't know, it doesn't look good on 99 or whatever, because he gets asked questions like, you know, not asked questions, but he might get asked questions like, why aren't your staff knowledgeable when they're your staff, kind of thing, blah blah blah. So I should probably educate myself. All of this should be good for the. Oh no, I missed a couple pieces. And there's some pieces back here. Any more grass? Yes. So I haven't done that part yet. I have no idea how. Oh, well, that's a way. Oh jeez. Okay. Well then. I'm not doing that section either. Cool, now that we've got this going, I think I'm gonna go to MCA real quick. The website. See latest threads, pot submissions. Survival revived. Questing plot. Texturing observations. Let's look at that. That looks kind of interesting. I'm gonna start this thread to post any observations I find as I'm building my personal almanac. As some of the Wikipedia pages miss out on little details. Oh, whoops. Oh, the mentioned MCA. This is January 8th. Forum break. The grass gave way to a tan scrub, which grew ever more scarce until in turn it was placed a sun-baked ground bare of all but the most hardy plants. Reddish gold dunes appeared. From his vantage on Saphira, they looked to Aragon like lines of waves forever sailing toward a distant shore. On the map in the book, the desert is pretty yellowy white, but this describes at least some of it having a more reddish feel. It might help with blending and such. Pretty cool. Any other posts? Could be cool to read. Staff announcements. Let's input on texturing though. Network. MCAlagaesia? educate myself some more about that. See, this was named, so I'll keep that. Oops. Cool. Stairs all through here. I'm trying to make sure all of this is evenly distributed. Gotta have stairs there. Stairs there, but I can use planks. There we go. I gotta use stairs there, but don't have to use them for there or there. Or there? I will need stairs there though, because that's not gonna work. So we've got stairs here as well. Stairs here. Oops. Cool. Got non-stairs there. I can get a little stair with planks there. Oops. Let's put that there. Did I say planks? I've been saying planks this whole time, haven't I? Slabs is what I need to say. You know, for someone who doesn't care for like placing I love doing the boring work. I don't like using creativity, which is weird because growing up I was like the person for creativity. But now it's just it feels like work when I do creativity. And I know creativity isn't meant to be like work. It just feels like it's work when I do work. really sure. I didn't put them there, to be honest. I think they're supposed to mean like pathway. It's supposed to be a pathway. I'm assuming that's what it is. But there's another section. Where is it? Right here, where it says "Little Tent City of Poor Peeps." So I'm not sure if there's supposed to be, if that's supposed to show where the poor people live, where the slums are or whatever, or if it's supposed to be a pathway. I have no idea. But I am about to, and if I can find it, it should be right over here somewhere. I'm looking for a green. I picked the most camouflaged color ever to put my exclamation mark at. But I need to change sorry. I need to change the green terracotta to this. And then this will be the pathway. So everywhere that it's black, sorry. And of course I chose green wool instead of terracotta for this part. But black wool will signify path, green terracotta is a garden-ish part. I still have to add like the little heads and stuff, but that's the like the last section. So I need to look up the item IDs. So Minecraft IDs. Also, welcome to the stream. List. Have you read the Inheritance Cycle books or anything from Christopher Paolini? Place green. Let's see, terracotta is. It's not. It is terracotta. Okay. 159. Hello. Oh, hi, Itzy. 159.13 with. So we've got grass, dirt, coarse dirt, and no, sorry. We've got grass, coarse dirt, podzol, Futu, and soul sand. Can I see them? I actually don't know if I can. I know you can do the names, but like, I do the numbers just because sometimes I don't know how to do like if I do it wrong. Like I don't know how to do like capitalization for letters. What do I do with spaces and stuff? I'm kind of clueless when it comes to world edit, so I just do it how I've always done it. But there probably is a way that I could do it without having to look up the IDs. And soulstone. Do you have a favorite character or anything? F3 plus H. Second, sorry, I know you guys can't see when I switch back and forth from. Oh, okay, so I guess it does do that. It doesn't do it when I switch, but that's cool. Okay, let's. How many did it do? 206 affected. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Let's do undo. So I've got this one done. That means that I need to fix the bottom one because it wasn't getting all of the levels. Which means that let's do from here. Dig down. So if you'd like to join, the website is www.MCAlagaesia.com, and I will link the website for you. We're like 82 point something. I think it's either 0.1 or 0.6% done. I'm super excited for it to be done. I still have a lot of work to do though. So we've got this, and then just to make sure that it's still got the second position over here. Come back this way. Cool. And the IP address is also, it should be on the scrolly thingy up top of the stream, but it's just play.mcalagaesia.com. You would have to submit a build if you want to become staff, but there should be a whole bunch of different little announcements on how to submit a plot and stuff like that. Alright, so let's get ready to see the masterpiece. This looks pretty cool. Now let's do the same thing with the green wool, because apparently I did wool the first time I went around here. Sorry about that. 3514. No. Did I do it wrong? I did do 3513, right? Oh, I did 14. Doesn't that look pretty? I totally I messed that up. Sounds like it would be in Troy. So we've got these. Oh, it looks so nice now. Now I just gotta replace all of the black wool. And fix all of those parts where the grass is on 2 different levels. I'll do that now. We'll just put coarse dirt underneath them. Anywhere else? Get to go through this step by step. I will have seen the same parts of the garden like 10 times because I have to go through this so much. Do you have a favorite character or anything from inheritance stuff? do that. And then that. There we go. That way it looks like it was meant to be like that. Any grass or anything on here? Oh, we got one. I'd have to say my favorite character. I'm actually in the process of rereading the books. I haven't gotten past like the first chapter of Aragon again, because it's been a few years since I read them. But like when I used to read them like religiously. I think Angela's the best. She is like one of my favorites, definitely. I really like Bloodgarm. He was always like that. I just really liked wolves and stuff like that growing up. And the fact that like he's an elf who looks kind of like a wolf is just so amazing. I remember liking Murtagh, but like when he joined Galbatorix, not like, you know, willingly kind of thing, then I didn't really like him as much. I thought he was like too edgy, and so I didn't like him as much, but I still liked him. I really like Saphira. She's like a giant cat. I think I've gone through this area like 1,000,001 times. Let's come over here. I did really like Braum, and I would love to see what Paolini has in store for book 5. Because as much as I would love a sequel, I think that Inheritance needs a prequel. I've been writing my fanfiction as a prequel, and it's not. I'm very particular when it comes to writing things like for canon and everything. So it is going to be with canon, but like I said earlier in the stream, it's also going to be some kind of. A lot of the places were based off of how MCA has interpreted it. So when I mentioned something like they walked through the gates, you know, in Dras Leona to the gardens, I'm specifically talking about this gate right here, and not the one that, you know, particularly, because usually most of the time stuff that we build on the MMO is, you know, it's how Paolini envisioned it. So if it's how, you know, as long as it's close to how the books were written, descriptions, then I shouldn't be too bad. Of course, I will be rereading the books also, you know, prior to the MMO getting released, but also to kind of help refresh myself when it comes to the MMO, because there are some things that, you know, like the swamp next to a rose in Serta. Let me see if I can show you the map. So in Rose, a lot of work needs to be done, and a couple of staff members have been like arguing with each other on what we should do, because swamp needs to, you know, be level with the water, but there are some complications as far as the canals that lead to the swamp, so we're trying to figure all that stuff out. From what it looks like, I'm going to be needing to terraform some of that stuff, get rid of some of the stone that they've been working on. I don't know what they're planning on doing though, so I'm probably going to wait for that. But the swamp looks really cool. It looks really cool. It looks like a swamp, but like a really nice looking swamp. but a roast needs to be like this size in order to fit how he wrote the description for it, kind of thing. So, do you guys have a favorite city in MCA? Or Alagaesia in general? Alismira? Oh my gosh, yes. I love Alismira. I can't wait to work on some terraforming there so that I can stream it, because I don't want to stream something unless I'm terraforming on it, because if I'm streaming it and not terraforming, then that's not fair to you guys, or, you know, to people who don't build in the MMO, because then they're seeing kind of like spoilers in a way. With this, I'm working kind of thing, so it's not all fun, so it kind of helps out with the balance of keeping things how they should, until the release at least. Once it's released, then it's fair game. I could do whatever I wanted. Probably gonna fly on a dragon and just fly for hours, because that's gonna be so cool. So we've got replace black wool, 3515. I think, yeah, I actually would love to work on the crags, because I love making cliffs, and they're really fun to like sculpt and everything like that. I love working with like stone stuff, terraforming stone. So like I made the cliff next to Iliafion, and that was a ton of fun too. Took a little while, but the finished product looks amazing. So I would love to get my hands on the crags, but I do need to finish these gardens. I was also asked to help with some of the mountaintops of the spine, and then I need to finish my biggest project with fixing all the boulders in Alagaesia. I'm done up until, I think, Bull Ridge on the west side of Alagaesia. So let me see if I can show you. So I've done all of this up until Bull Ridge. So I've done that section. Oh, whoops. But I still need to do, you know, the rest of Alagaesia. So there's still a lot of work to be done, even though I've done a very good portion of it. Now, Alismira is going to be horrible when it comes to doing the boulders, because there's so many trees in the way. I try to. There are only like 4 or 5 terraformers, so, you know, we're spread thin, but then we still need a lot more builders than we need terraformers anyways, because I can do a lot of work in a short amount of time. It's just, it's still kind of time consuming when I have so many projects, because I still have to finish. It's not Dalgon, it's Orthiad. That opening in Orthiad. So that's also one of my projects. So we've got black wool, and then we'll change it to stone stuff. So not cobblestone, we'll do 98, 1, and oops, 98. No, so I guess just 98, 91, 92. See how that looks. Give it a moment to load. I haven't even added in like all the plants that's gonna be in there. So it's really cool. I might go through here and add like kind of like little indents into the pathway, because that would be pretty interesting. So I'll add one there. No. Yeah, we'll just skip that one. It does look really cool. So far I am happy with how it's going. I hope they like the stuff going up the sides of the cathedral. I think this is the cathedral. The shrubs and stuff, kind of overgrowth. So it kind of doesn't look all flat, bland, and everything. I like how I don't know how they did it, but parts of the grass are like kind of brownish. So it gives different colors to things, so it's not like everything is, you know, healthy. Some of it's kind of decaying a little bit, or like some of it's just a different color and everything. It kind of gives a different flavor to the parts of the garden. Especially this tree. This tree looks amazing. I don't have to do anything, I just have to plant it, which is what I did. I still need to get rid of this too, before I forget. Because I probably will forget. Paste. No. What am I doing? Undo. Cut. There we go. And then there should be a glass somewhere around here. Maybe I got rid of it. Oh, it's over there. I see you. Sneaky. Thank you. If you have any suggestions, I am open, to be honest. Although I think right now I'm going to take a break from the gardens. Because I have... Let's see, what sections do I have? I have this all done. That part of the cathedral. Got one section. I'm not sure if this is going to be a courtyard kind of thing or what they're planning, so I kind of just stopped at the tree. Got 2 sections to do. I might as well, if I only have 2 sections, then I might as well just finish it. Yeah, I guess I'll just finish it. So we've got... How is this going to pan out? I could do it like where it goes up this way. Oops. We'll go like that. So it kind of curves a little bit. And then we'll go up. Kind of like that. There we go. Kind of makes it a little bit more one-dimensional, or two-dimensional, three-dimensional. English. Do I speak it? So we've got that. Yeah, I don't think I do. I think that's just my issue. That'll work. And then we've got that. Cool. So now I will change all of this grass, oops, to MCAlagaesia. Oops. There we go. I'm not looking forward to adding the heads, because, well, first of all, I have to learn how to use the heads. I worked a little bit on Kirtan, the farm field for that, and I really liked clearing the field, and I really liked putting the kind of sides of the bushes up part. Did not like so much figuring out which kind of fruit and stuff like that went on different branches and everything. I preferred making the outline of it. So like I prefer this kind of stuff. I don't like doing the, you know, this, I don't know, apple will go here, and then this one will have an orange, or this one will have raspberries. I don't know. Okay, so we got that section done. What was the other section that I needed to do? So I'm not doing that courtyard because I don't have orders from on high for that. And then I just have all inside here. But apparently I thought ahead and already did the what you call it? Pathway. Gosh. I forget it. I'm just going to put that there. Yeah, I might just have a builder do that part. Yeah, I finished the gardens, but you never said to plant the gardens. You know what? Aren't there supposed to be? Isn't there supposed to be a gigantic garden in Elismira, for Queen Islanzadi and stuff? Actually, should there be? There's supposed to be a pathway. Dag nabbit. Almost had it. Because when I think of gardens, I think of like, let me show you. It's on this part of it. Or is it? Oh, it's on this part right here. I think of something like this, where you're just surrounded by bushes, and you've got like, I don't have any overhang stuff here. Which actually wouldn't be a bad idea, to be honest, because this town's supposed to be like a in the plains, which it doesn't make sense if there's it would make sense if they're like a greenhouse kind of thing. I'll have to check with I think it's Hotline that does this town, Hotline or Bakes. I'll have to speak with them, like, hey, you know, would it be cool to add some sort of like like greenhouse kind of stuff or whatever. this there. I'll actually put some bushes here. Better looking. Ow. That is that. So then we've got... Oops. Alrighty. Well, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate the company. Steady incline is better than oops. There we go. We'll do plank there, plank there. Why do I keep seeing planks? I think they just look planks and my brain's like shutting down right now because I'm tired. It's midnight. Right now. Or maybe tonight. See what I mean? I can't talk. I even like tried waking myself up. I put on some battle music. I haven't been sleeping good the last few nights for some reason. I'm not sure if it's like I'll wake up at 9. Like, not wide awake, but like awake, where like mentally I'm awake, but physically I just want to go back to sleep. And then what will happen is I'll go back to sleep because I'm tired, and it's like I'm tired from oversleeping when I wake up, but it's not as tired as I was before. So like mentally I'm like, when it's like 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm justifying going back to sleep, and I wake up at 11, sometimes almost noon. And I don't know, maybe it's just the weather that's doing this to me, because it is Washington and it is very dreary this time of year, or at least right now. And I don't know, maybe I'm like getting the seasonal like depression kind of thing. Something's going on. My brain, body, circadian rhythms. Maybe it's because I'm staying up till midnight, past midnight sometimes. There's a whole bunch of things. I could be, I think I know what might be the issue. I don't like it, but it could be that I'm low on iron because I haven't been taking my bushes lately. Should be doing that. That'll definitely help. Okay, so we've got this section. The city. Oops. Beans. Now let's try to check all of these to make sure that they are what they're supposed to be. I love this part of the gardens. It just looks so pretty. It's gonna look even prettier when it's got the head thingies on it. So we've got stone stuff. This is no good. Oh, that looks good. That's good. I think I checked this area before. Just not this part right here. What else was changed? Got these. Oh, this one's not right. This one's not right, this one's not right. I'm not a fan of how much dirt there is though, but I'm not sure what to use to make it look better. To make it needs to look like dirt, but it needs to also kind of be dirt, if that makes sense. These look good. Oops. I think this part right here is done. I think that Weldon Varden one would possibly have more of like a greenhouse effect. This one I feel like it needs to stay open. in charge of the city, though. Where's that thingy that does the... not command blocks, but the... it'll be a floating... oh, I need to fill in that hole, by the way. Cannot forget that. Where is it? Flew right over it. Diamond. Alright, now there should be... it's most likely going to be floating in the air. It's supposed to be in an area that we can see it. This bothers me, by the way. Okay. It's an easy fix too, but I don't want to touch it because it's not my project. Could it be like the outskirts, maybe? Sometimes it's by the dock. There's a couple of floating things here. Those I think are for the catacombs, not for the actual city itself. And it doesn't look like it's up there. Okay, you know what? I'm going to message in Discord. This should not be there. So, Staff General, I can't remember who was in charge of Drasleona, but I've done 90% of the work on the gardens around the cathedral. All that's left would be to put the fruit head thingies and ferns, grass bits. So I would also like to hear thoughts on possible improvements for it, or for me in the future of my garden building projects. I don't know how to do that. Righty then. think I built part of the tree. No? No, I built the whole tree. Wow, I can't even. I also wanted to put vines. Cool, that works. Actually, almost works. Woo! Go through some vines. Do it for the vine. Do it for the vine. Do it for the vine. Alrighty guys, I'm going to head to bed because I'm tired. The kitten's over there looking so cuddly while she's laying down. So I think I'm gonna head to bed, cuddle up with her until she either falls asleep on top of my like neck and chest and like totally suffocates me and I'm like way too like courteous to move her, or I pass out. She's just like, oh fine, I guess I'll sleep by your feet. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you all have a incredible